Realmuto. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from their heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. His prior history in this matchup, 1 for 5. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third baseman number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now you might be able to get this game, Matt. He's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Ivan Nova gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low 3s, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Matt, they're playing okay ball. They played .500 at home. You know, you obviously want to play better at home, but here's game 1 of the road trip. Look at it as a positive. You win this game, and now you start a whole new streak and really be road warriors.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Realmuto gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Mark Trumbo. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Trumbo.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marisnick is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers and 15 RBIs. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder,
So
number
coming
25,
to the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. In there, strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Leading
Comes
up
off
for
an
the
0 for
Astros.
4 in last night's ball game.
Evan Gattis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Ready on 1 and 2. Another one sent foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles.
Batting 6.
And I'm looking at the first
Third
baseman,
baseman.
Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You've got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery, and a double steal try here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Head-to-head against Nova. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Hardy for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Seth Smith now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Designated hitter, Seth Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw won't get him.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Out of play. The 1-1 now to Jones. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Brian McCann looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Striding in once again, Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Manny Machado.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A diving try at third, but this is by him, a fair ball.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Altuve for one. On to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play.
First baseman.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing by Davis and a ground ball out to second. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
In now, Jonathan Scope, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nope.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Now the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Evan Gattis now standing in. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
After that single, now we're first and third. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's safe. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman, a base hit in his first trip. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And they're able to get to force it home for a big out number 2. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Designated hitter, Brian McCann.
Ready now, Brian McCann. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box, Hyun-Soo Kim comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
25, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the ground up the middle, backhanded. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 1-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a liner, but foul. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, just his second stolen base on the year. No one out with a runner at second. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Ubaldo Jimenez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Jimenez.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Jimenez deals the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The second baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kim is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Gattis. His past meetings against Ubaldo Jimenez, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he watched his average drop below 280. You can look at it two ways. If you're hitting 280,
Now
that's still a compliment for a lot of guys. But he's that good a hitter, you expect him to hit higher.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Houston. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Alex Bregman.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to